do that? How did you do that?
Today is September 15, 2017, and it's 10:49 a.m. So I had a very good workout today. It goes to show that eating well the way I've been programmed my body to function, eating the day prior helps my performance the day of my workout. So yesterday, I'm not sure if did I record everything that I ate yesterday. I'm not sure if I did, but I was recording little bits and pieces here for my family channel and stuff like that. So I had a very good workout. I did full body. I did not record anything. I had opportunity to record when I was doing my bench press with the dumbbells and stuff like that. The area was empty, and then when I thought about maybe I should pull out the camera, and the guy came, and I think I could still you know, I could have record my workout, but this guy had a boner. I didn't wanna, if I record myself and he's walking around, his dick is with his boner around, and it will be too much work for me to keep on blocking him. So I said, you know what, let me just do my workout and focus on it. So it's pretty much a basic full body. The only thing I did not do, because each time I was gonna use it, someone was using the machine, was my hamstring curl and leg extension. So I didn't do it. I was like, you know what, maybe next week what I'll do is that I'll focus more on legs. I don't know if I should start doing how do you call this, squats. I'm afraid of my back. I'll find different things to do, but it's been crossing my mind to introduce squats in my workout routines, but I really don't want to trigger my sciatica. My back is still not 100%. I've done several things here and there, but my back is still not where it used to be. Like right now, kids are at school, I have to attend different meetings here and there, so I really don't want to trigger it where I cannot even function. That's why I'm afraid to do squats. But besides that, so that's for next week. I'm thinking of focus more on legs, more like, so I have some old videos where I do things with the band, I do step ups, I do a squat with the machine where my back is against the machine. So I probably will do that, and leg press. And there are times when I use the hammer strength leg press, I feel in my back. So I'll see how I feel next week, and I'll do that, and I'll focus on that, and that's pretty much it. Last night I got most of my stuff ready for the kids this morning to make my life a little bit easier preparing stuff. For some reason they just want to eat egg sandwich, so that's what I made for them this morning. And yesterday when I went to buy the potatoes, there was a fire for some reason by the it's not a mall, but by the shopping area. So it was kind of scary. So, and this morning I boiled my potatoes, so that's what I'm gonna have. And while I was at the gym, I was like, oh my god, I left it in the water, it's gonna get soft, because I don't like soggy things. So it seems okay. So I'm gonna have that for my post-workout. I'm gonna wash my hand and get things going. And I think I was at the gym for 2 hours. I went, it was like actually when after I did my little video this morning saying how I'm gonna let me get myself ready to go to the gym. Today is September 14 or 15, I believe it's Friday. I'm gonna go to the gym. I might omit, depend on how I feel. If it's I might record, okay? I'm gonna take my camera with me. Otherwise, I'll just, do whatever I'm gonna do. It's gonna be full body. Yesterday I rest. I made sure I forced myself to eat. There are times I'm not really hungry, but I force myself to eat. So once I get to the gym, if the room is available, I'll use the room to do some stretch. Otherwise, I'll go in the area where the leg lifts and where I usually do my leg lifts and my lower back. They have mats around there. I'll use it to do some stretch, and then I'll do some ab workout in my lower back. It's gonna be full body. Tomorrow I'm not gonna go to the gym. Tomorrow Saturday. Plus I have a lot of things to do with my oldest. He has to attend a religion class, and he also has to attend a mass. The church sent something where he has to attend a mass. And that's about it. My husband might call me in a few because he took the kids to the bus stop. So let me just get ready. So if I record, I'll show you guys what I recorded. Otherwise, I'm not going to record anything. I'm going to be doing full body. I made sure I eat yesterday. I forced myself to eat to be able to function at the gym. So that's it. It's getting late, so let me get going. Because I want to walk with my husband. Right after I turned off the camera, he called me. And I had to rush out. I didn't want him to wait too long for me downstairs because most of my stuff were on. I was gonna take peanut butter. I forgot to take a spoon of peanut butter, so I didn't have any that spoon of peanut butter that I usually ate. So thank God I ate well yesterday, which helped me function well today at the gym. So I didn't feel anything uncomfortable or anything like that. So right after I did that little video, I had to rush out. So I had to meet my husband downstairs, and I just wanted to walk with him to work. Not to work, to the train station. So that's about it. And I'm gonna have my the whole thing. I'm gonna have this as my post-workout. And that's it for this week. I'm not gonna be going to the gym tomorrow. I have a lot to do with my older son. He's been he has how do you call this, a religion class. He has to, tomorrow is the beginning of that class, so I have to attend a mass with him, and then he goes to the mass. He already told me he doesn't want to go, but this is his last year doing it, so I really want him to focus and just get it over with. That's for his communion. And then I'm probably just gonna rest on Sunday, and then on Monday I'll start doing, I will not be on any plan still, okay? As I'm looking at my body right now, considering the fact that I had missed 3 weeks of not going to the gym after my vacation, and I pushed myself little at a time to go to the gym and do minor stuff and things like that, and I'm looking at myself right now, and I'm pretty impressed with the way my body sort of shaped while I'm focusing on bringing myself back into the routine again. So I'm looking at my trap right here. It's pretty decent. It's not too bulky, but it's yet, you could see my shoulders is very upright. And yesterday I did a little video while I was editing something, and I look at a picture of myself, and I was like, wow, sometimes people need to take a step back. Don't just keep on looking at themselves in the mirror. They need to look at a picture of themselves and see if what they were trying to, their goal, if they have reached their goal, or if they're near to their goal. It was something that I was thinking at the spur of the moment, and I took the camera and recorded and said whatever that was in my mind. So when I was looking at the picture of myself, I was like, wow, this is the body I was trying to achieve, and I'm looking at it, and it's pretty decent. So I just give myself a little pat in the back, and then try to maintain it. That's it. Once you reach it, now the thing is try to maintain it. Don't just let it go and say, oh, I reach it, and then all of a sudden you start eating all sort of junk food, and then you start from scratch again. All right, so that's it. I didn't even finish my coffee. I'm gonna warm that up. Like I said, I'm gonna eat my potato. I'm gonna peel it and eat it, and that's it. While I was peeling the sweet potato, I just finished peeled it, and I'm gonna have it. I was thinking about my son, both of them actually. Today's Friday, so I told them I want to come and pick them up so they could have more time here because they want to play video game. They've been very good this week with their homework and stuff like that. So my oldest don't really like to take the bus to come home. He prefer me coming to pick him up. So I was trying to see, but my youngest loves it. I don't know, this is the first time he's taking the bus going and coming back from school. So I knew my youngest wants to take the bus. My oldest, I know he doesn't like it. So I asked them, do you want me to come and pick you up from school? My oldest says no, and I was kind of shocked. I said, why? So what happened is that since last year, he knows that he has to do his homework first, even on Fridays. Finish his homework so I don't have to keep on bothering him throughout the weekend to finish his homework. So he says he wants to stay in school to finish his homework, and when he comes home, all I have to do is check it for him. So I was very proud. And I think I mentioned it to him too. I said, oh, I'm kind of impressed with your answer. And so I'm not gonna pick them up because they don't want me to. And also another thing is that I like for them to do their homework first, especially my oldest, since he knows how to read, is for him to figure out the answer by himself. And once he comes home, and I just check it, and when I realize there's something he's not grasping, and then I'll spend a couple times with him to a little extra time with him to make him understand it. Like last night, I recorded it, and he was starting to get upset because I sort of feel what he was feeling. I mean, I sort of felt what he was feeling because he spent the time in school to finish it, and then I kept him a little bit extra to fix and understand what he was doing, because there was a word problem, a math word problem, where they tell him someone spends certain amount of time building an airplane and a certain amount of time to paint the airplane, and they want to know how long did the person took to finish with the project, with the airplane project. So he left that empty, right? So when he came home, I started to explain to him all he had to do is add the time together, and which he did. And once he was done with the time, I think the time that he spent was 72 minutes. And I told him, can you please convert the 72 minutes into hours for me? He had a very hard time doing it. So I spent a little extra time last night with him explaining how to convert minutes into hours and stuff like that. So he was about to cry. I don't know, sometimes when I speak to him, my voice seems to the tone of my voice seems to go very high, because I've been recording myself and I realized that, but it's not like I'm screaming at him. It's just that I'm trying for him to understand it. So it's something I have to work with myself, not to control the tone of my voice when I'm trying to teach him something. So he was about to cry because I felt like he spent that much time at school to do the work, so when he comes home he doesn't have to spend that much time with it. But I explained to him, is the thing that I told him is that I want him to understand the issue, any problem he may have while the teacher is doing the work. At that time, that particular time, I want him to understand it. So when exam come, we don't stay up all night to make him understand a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you look at my family channel, I have things, I have videos where I'm working late at night with him, last night, I'm saying last night, last year was a brutal like semester for him. It's like test after test after test. So maybe it was good for him to go through it, because now I'm seeing his attitude of approaching those work seems to change for the better. But yeah, and that's it. And one more thing. So those kids, my kids, when I make sandwiches for them, I believe a lot of kids don't like the crust on the bread. So all week I've been making sandwiches for them, and I cut the crust, and this is the amount of crust I have left. So I show it to them, and I said, because it hurts me that I love the crust, but it's not all the time I feel like eating. Like for instance, if I feel like eating bread, maybe instead of taking a slice, I'll take the crust. But I haven't been in the mood for eating any bread, with the exception of that Asian bun that I bought, and it, you know, it gave me pimples. So I have all this crust left, right? And I've been since couple of years I've been saving little crumbs of breads here and there, and when I take them out for a walk, I used to go and feed the ducks or the squirrels and stuff like that. So around my area they're putting signs everywhere, don't feed them. So I'm looking at these were perfect for those the squirrels and all these animals. Well, there's a squirrel who usually come in my window. Maybe I should put a couple of those bread at the window and let him come and eat it at my window. But the thing is that when they put those signs out there, and I have 2 kids, and if I go and feed those animals and then they felt like that they should arrest me because I violated the sign, so you get my point. Pretty much these are gonna be thrown away. Like I just said, there's this squirrel that usually come out my window. Maybe I'm gonna leave little bread crumbs here and there for him or them to come and eat it, instead of me just tossing them. So yeah, and that's about it. I think there was something I was gonna say and I lose track. Oh yeah, and with the bread, the crust. So when I showed it to my kids yesterday, and I said, look, this is all the bread I'm gonna throw away. You know, I think you should just, when I make the sandwiches for you, I would like for you to eat the crust too, because there are kids who doesn't have food, and look at this, I'm gonna throw it away. I thought that would get into their mind, but they said they don't want it still. So I'm stuck with these, and while I was doing this video, I come up with a solution. Just put it at my window, let the squirrel come and eat it himself. I don't want to bring them outside to feed the ducks or any other animals, and I don't want to be arrested for not throwing food away. So that's it.